So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter.
And the shot! They've got to be quick, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being, and that is expertly dealt with. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. a player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
It's Gerrard! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah.
Gerrard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Schneider. Ronaldinho. Batistuta. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Haaland. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Pedri. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Schneider. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And now,
what do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, off we go once more.
Paris Saint-Germain really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Gerrard. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Serginho. Looking to pass their way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, played right into his path. And he's there to clear it. Now this could be a chance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. That is good strength. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low. Shapes to shoot! He can get that clear. He's found a way past. Played in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Van Dijk gets it away. And it's Serginho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he finish? David Villa! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders.
And Batistuta! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's beaten the last man. Looking for the run. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And claimed it back swiftly.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, delightful ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Van Dijk. Oh, that's clever. Gerrard gets into a good position. So that's it. It is all over. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please keep your eyes on
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Pedri. Albert Ferrer goes sliding in. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice looking ball. Dink through. It's a threatening ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking to pass their way through. Played into space. He's having a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Chance for a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Tries from a long way out. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get it through? Jorginho. Now it's Villa. And he's had a hit! David Villa! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And the shot! Palmer. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's clever. And Batistuta! Jorginho. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Villa. Batistuta. Great ball, and he's in here. Ambitious ball here. Now that's well seen too.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Park Ji-sung. Now it's Palmer. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Number 10.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed. And a shot! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
We knew what was coming, and he has tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Ronaldinho. Batistuta. Pedri. Ronaldinho. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the pass is intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Timber. And here's McAllister. Batistuta, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Rafinha. Looking to play him in, and this is Ronaldinho. Big chance! Oh, that was vital. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho. And it's Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? Now, he's got space here. That's a decent clearance. Khan is there to clear. McAllister. McAllister.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. McAllister finding their passes. It's a searching pass. Pedri. And he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And this is Son Heung-min.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Belletti. Batistuta. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. David Villa voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
It's a promising position. He rises! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, Van Basten, shot could be... And the shot! Goal! Celtic! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Van Basten. And it's Forlan. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Van Basten. He shifted it to the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. Batistuta. Threads one in. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Finding their passes. Oh, shoots! Van Basten! Scorching strike! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Celtic get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Messi. Bullish header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedri. Now it's Forlan. Out to the left it goes. Ronaldinho engages and forces him off the ball.
2 added minutes has been
Well,
indicated.
that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And the second half gets underway.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Back into the middle. And here's Neymar.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he was alert to it. Judge, surely! Schneider. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Beckenbauer. Vieira. Looking to pass their way through. 60 minutes played. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Celtic with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Vieira receives it in a good position here. And he's heaved it away. And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Forlan. Belletti.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice pass. Shot at goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Haaland. Beckenbauer. Played for Chiellini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pedri.
Celtic nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Looking for options for movement. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 8, Pedri. Coming on the field, number 10, Palmer. Number 11.
And back to the goalkeeper.
Rafinha. Substitutions taking place.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Added time.
And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Yamal, plenty to aim at here. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And the finish! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Played into space out wide. Back into the middle. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust. Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
France with the corner, they're first. Rijkaard tries to clear. It's a throw-in. Mendes has it out wide and in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Goes for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Up towards the front line. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good ball out wide. Gusto. He is through here. And that's gone loose. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pass somewhat off target. Chance! It's hit the crossbar. Superb from Doué. He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's half-time here. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So off we go once more.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
France have their second corner now. Doué! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Serginho. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Villa. Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gusto. Still they trail, and time is ticking on. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Not the most accurate pass. That pass isn't the best. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Batistuta. And that's a simple one for the keeper. 75 minutes played. It's a good spell of possession, this. Doué. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He's gone for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Soboslai. He's having a go. And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And here's Batistuta. Soboslai. Marquinhos. 5 minutes left on the clock. Ronaldinho. Closing in on goal.
2 added minutes.
That is
have been
good.
indicated.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jib? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Fallen! That is decidedly lacking. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. Mohamed Salah. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to...
It's Fulham! Oh, it's come off the upright. That'll be a throw. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And that's another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Pedri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Okazaki! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Ronaldinho. Okazaki. 30 minutes gone. Oh, well measured. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And here's Forlan. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Short changes him with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
McAllister.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Belletti. It's a throw-in. Rijkaard. Finding their passes. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. And it's Sneijder. Okazaki. Great vision. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Paris Saint-Germain, the happy... That could spell trouble. Looking here to chip it through. Pickford claims comfortably. And this is Forlan. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Rafinha. Senegal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting...
And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Mohamed Salah clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. And here's Rafinha. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Deftly away. Senegal have reclaimed it. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he plays one through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Senegal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Oh, delightful ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That's a shade optimistic.
Substitution.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain
is currently being displayed on the screen.
My thanks to Jim. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Portugal have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it. And
up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now, can they get him away? That's an imaginative pass. Ronaldinho. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the cross. Rijkaard getting this one clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Very nicely done. Nakata! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal with the corner. They're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Villa. Looking to play him in. Belletti. Ronaldinho. Now it's Villa. David Villa. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Calafiori. Now it's Batistuta. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Batistuta. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Substitution in progress.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Paris Saint-Germain making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Ronaldinho. Schneider. And the pass is intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Batistuta. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 9, Matthias Cunha.
Whistle
Number
goes,
22,
and we start the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really can.
Can he finish?
Now
That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he get it through? He is through here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Puskás, and this is Batistuta. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Tries to play it through, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puskás, Kirkchu, Pedri. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. A probing pass. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Puskás.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Puskás.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Batistuta. Oh, this is a great position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. Taken back almost at once.
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he shoots! Tried the volley, but no.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Puskás! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Calafiori was in no mood for any of that. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick.
Gets the shot away! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's managed to get rid. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Belletti. Now it's Villa. David Villa! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Semenyo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Oh, what a mistake! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He won't be happy with that one. He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Villa. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Now he's got space here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Howson. Schneider. Now it's Semenyo. And that is a little undercooked. Schneider. And it's Pedri. Now it's Villa. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Schneider. Ronaldinho. Now this could be a chance. Danger averted for now. Beckham. Oh, this looks sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Torres. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Paris Saint-Germain have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back underway. Paris Saint-Germain, a shot at goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And they win it back again. Schneider. No, it's come to nothing. Looking for the run. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Great vision. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Villa.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 20,
David Villa.
Mbappe.
Now it's Villa. And it's Pedri. He's on it, can he get away?
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Gerard.
It's their second
Coming on
corner of the game.
field is number 16, Rodri.
Rodri with the clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Lovely ball, and David Villa! And for a moment, time stood still. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Semenyo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe chasing after it. He has a look up. Great ball, and he's in. Chance! He's got away with one there.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Semenyo.
So, time for changes
Number
on
8,
both sides, actually.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 11.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Substitution.
Finding their passes.
Added minute has been indicated.
Rodri, a probing pass. Nicked it back promptly. Rodri. The ball has bounced loose now. Threads one in. Albert Ferrer. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
On public transportation today, please.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
All local major stations.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Good take and David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Dani Olmo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, super find. He is... And Batistuta! Pedri. Dani Olmo. Schneider. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Good read, needed to be. Van Bouten with the clearance. Ronaldinho's to... Oh, what a climb! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Van Bouten. De Nielsen. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Schneider. He's got away. Oh, it's a great ball. David Villa! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rijkaard does well to stand firm and defend it. He's having a shot! Ronaldinho. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for a runner. Oh, no joy this time. Khan gets it away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Roberto Carlos. Dani Olmo is onto this. Batistuta! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Keeper's dealt with that. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. David Villa. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he is just ripping it up! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And with that, oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here. Chance for a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Villa. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Paris Saint-Germain 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Albert Ferrer. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rijkaard. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Park Ji-sung. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So is this the start of a comeback? Schneider, and it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Villa. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. A probing pass. Can he finish? He has done it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
This looks promising. It's Ronaldinho! That was mighty close. Schneider. Great vision. Forlan. He's found a way through.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ronaldinho. Looking to play a great chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pedri. Coming on the field is number 11, Rafinha.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. That's been cut out, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Baresi has a look and plays it forward, looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. David Villa happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his. So there it is. What struck you most about that? So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here.
This guy Roberto Carlos really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Well, we expected better and so did he. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Villa. Stood up well to him there. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, it's played into the area. Tries to get it clear. David Villa. And here's Pedri. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now this could be a chance. David Villa! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch...
And the keeper's given it away. Tries to pass it through. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Driving forward, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal! Caught offside that time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Villa. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Dani Olmo. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's found a way through.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
They get a throw-in. Cleared without complication. Nicely weighted ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for the run. Rijkaard makes the interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Well, that has not gone well. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers
Just
to
a
mull
quick
over here.
request today for everybody to please kindly remove
Well,
any
after
cars
45
parked
minutes,
on
it
the
is
road
still
outside the
goalless.
stadium.
A change perhaps after half-time.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 17, El Hadj Diouf.
Whistle goes,
Coming on
and
the
we
field
start the second
is
half.
Number 18.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be...
Could be danger here. Can he get it through? And that has been clubbed away. To Nielsen. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nunez shapes to shoot! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with...
He's having a go!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on.
Oh, terrible mistake. Real chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there. Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, that's a key interception. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Might be danger here. And he's had it nicked away. Now, can they get him away? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. That has been cut short. Schneider looking to pass their way through. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Villa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 8, Pedri, number 6, Schneider, coming on the field,
And he was quick to react.
Rafinha, number 27,
And he thumps it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance! Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rafinha. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Alvarez. Dani Olmo. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolute... Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target. It's gone out for a throw-in. Plays a sharp little ball here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision.
Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final
shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's really well cleared. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Villa. He's away! And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
This might spell danger.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's in a great position here. Howson tries to clear. Danielson.
There they go, hunting again.
Schneider. It's a pretty loose pass. Albert Ferrer. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great vision. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, it's come loose. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Alvarez. Out towards the flank. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Baresi. Couldn't squeeze it through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Olmo. Oh, that's well spotted. But that has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Paris Saint-Germain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Paris Saint-Germain are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Pedri. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bayer with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. Out to the left it goes. And he's only too happy to take that back. Finding their passes. Defending of the desperate variety. That has been slung wide. Howson. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Barcelona.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Denilson. Pedri. Done delicately. And he's cut it out. Howson has a look and plays it forward. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. And he's found the way past. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So can they do it again? Rijkaard gets it away. And it's Rijkaard.
Oh, really well played.
This looks promising. David Villa! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Park Ji-sung has it out wide and in space. Terrific header! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 6, Schneider. Coming on to replace him is...
Now that looks a decent ball.
27,
Park Ji-sung gets into some space. The ball has bounced loose now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's gone for a throw-in. Four added minutes on the board. Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Van Balten puts his foot on the gas. Looking for the run. Alvarez. Paris Saint-Germain did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any...